Good morning, wrestling fans. Today is Thursday, July 18th, 2024. Lance Brock here. Hope everyone is having a great Thursday morning so far. And first, let's get started and going to talk about Wednesday, the pro wrestling we had yesterday to watch. First, starting off on X, WWE Speed, and history was made for the first time in the short history of WWE Speed. Carmelo Hayes and Ilya Dragunov going the whole 3 minutes for the first draw in Speed. And now, since this is the first one, what it means is that both Carmelo Hayes and Ilya Dragunov are eliminated from the Speed tournament, and now Baron Corbin gets a bye to face the WWE Speed champion Andrade El Idolo, and that match will take place next Wednesday at noon Eastern on X for the WWE Speed Championship. Early prediction, I'd say we'll probably have Andrade successfully defend against Baron Corbin. Should be an interesting match. You have a big guy in Corbin taking on someone with the, no pun intended, but speed and the quickness of Andrade. And last night on TBS, we had AEW Dynamite, which was live from North Little Rock, Arkansas, at the Simmons Bank Arena. And we started off with a huge match for the AEW International Championship. The aerial assassin Will Ospreay defending against Maxwell Jacob Friedman, MJF. And I knew these two were going to have a great match. Also, first off, our commentators tonight, Tony Schiavone, Excalibur, and the Human Suplex Machine, Taz. Sorry about that. As I was going to say, knew these two were going to have a great match, but it was even better than I expected it to be. To say it surpassed my expectations. I probably said that word wrong, but it would probably be an understatement how great this match was. Just an amazing match between these two. And I liked how AEW, how they kind of teased a draw in this one. Right off the bat, during the introductions, we had Justin Roberts announce that there was a 60-minute time limit for the match. And the table, they set that up pretty early and teased it. And they went back to it a few times during the match before finally breaking it. MJF coming off the top rope with an elbow drop and brawling through the crowd. Will Ospreay allowing a kid to hit MJF. And then finally the finish. Will Ospreay going for the Tiger Driver feeling conflicted about it after what happened to Bryan Danielson and not using it. MJF using the Dynamite Diamond ring, getting the pin over Ospreay with only 2 seconds left, and MJF becomes the new AEW International Champion at 59 minutes 58 seconds. In my opinion, I'd have to say so far, best Dynamite match of the year we have seen in 2024. Definitely a match of the year candidate. All I have to say is if for some reason you missed the opening match, the whole first hour actually of last night's Dynamite, you have to go back and re-watch this match. You definitely won't regret it. You will regret it if you don't watch this match. Amazing match between these two. The crowd in North Little Rock, Arkansas definitely got a treat last night. And then we have the AEW TBS Championship on the line with the champion, the CEO, Mercedes Moné, defeating Nyla Rose to retain the championship. And a pretty good match. Sorry about that very rude, loud car right now. And 9 minutes, 21 seconds for that match. Mercedes Moné celebrating her victory around the ring. We see somebody in a Sting mask, and it is revealed to be Dr. Britt Baker, DMD. So I wouldn't be surprised we see Mercedes versus Britt for the TBS Championship at All In Wembley Stadium, August 25th on pay-per-view. And in the main event, we have the AEW World Champion taking on the AEW Continental Champion in a champion versus champion match. Swerve Strickland versus Kazuchika Okada, who earlier in the back kind of looks like he's starting to like the TBS champion, Mercedes Moné. Strickland gets the win via disqualification, 11 minutes, 31 seconds. And after the match, there's a brawl between the Elite and Team AEW, heading into Blood and Guts next week. Also, it is confirmed that the Acclaimed will now be a part of AEW. Swerve Strickland standing tall in the middle of the ring, and we get Hangman Adam Page out. And then from the rafters in the Simmons Bank Arena, Darby Allin comes down and will be the 5th member of Team AEW next week, Blood and Guts, which will be the 4th Blood and Guts match, I believe, in AEW history. So that was last week's Dynamite. Excellent show of Dynamite this week. Definitely recommend, if you missed it, definitely watch this whole show, especially the MJF and Will Ospreay match. But the whole show, very good as well. Going into next week's special episode of Dynamite, Blood and Guts. Tonight we have TNA Impact which is the go-home episode before this Saturday's Slammiversary pay-per-view. Don't forget, not only can you watch Impact on Access TV, but you can now watch on TNA Plus as part of your subscription. And also Ring of Honor on Honor Club, which a week from tomorrow will be Ring of Honor Death Before Dishonor. That is all for this Thursday morning episode of Good Morning Wrestling Fans. Thank you everyone for tuning in. Remember, you can go in the comment section either right here on Spreaker, YouTube, or wherever you listen to 360 Wrestling Podcast at. Give your thoughts and your opinions on last night's AEW Dynamite and your predictions for this Saturday's TNA Slammiversary pay-per-view. Also, I've been having the polls on X/Twitter as of late, so follow at 360 Wrestling Pod if you aren't already, to go there and vote on the polls. And I will be here tomorrow on Friday's episode of GMWF to preview tomorrow's SmackDown and Rampage. But until then, have a great pro wrestling day.